Welcome back to College Hill Farm. Well, it's time to plant okra. Now, okra is one of those things that you either love it or you hate it. All right, Crystal and I don't care for okra. Crystal could eat it green right out of the field. Not me. I don't like it that way. I don't like fried okra. All right, the batter fried okra, I just don't care for it. I love it in gumbo. Okay, I love okra in gumbo or in some kind of stew as a vegetable component of a stew. I don't like it stir fried. I call it slime. It just has too much slime for me stir fried. But in a stew, okra makes a nice crunchy addition to any kind of stew or gumbo or something like that. So I like okra. Now you can go back, I've showed videos about how to save okra seeds. Here's the way we save them. They're just here in a package. Now these okra seeds are old. Alright. I haven't done okra for a couple of years just because of the stuff we had going on. But this year I'm going to try and get some okra so I get some seed back. Now, about half this seed may not come up. So I'll plant it heavy. Alright. This is an okra plate I use in my earthway planter. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it's going to plant an okra seed. It'll probably plant 2 or 3 every 3 inches, 3.6 inches down that row, because it's 36 inches is one revolution of this plate. So 10 goes into 36, 3.6, about 3.5 inches apart. And it'll probably drop 2 or 3 okra seeds. If I get a 25% germination in that 100-foot row, okay, every 3 inches, or let's say every 4 inches to make it easy. So I'm going to get 400 seeds down that row. Is that right? Let's see, it's going to drop every 4 inches, so that's 3 times. So 3 times 100 is 300, and then, you know, it may drop 2 or 3 or 4 seeds in each hole. So I may have 1,000 seeds down through there. Okay, so it won't be 1,000 because I don't have that many, I don't think, in this package. Okay, that's the only problem with this earthway planter. It needs a pretty good sized amount of seeds to plant with. But it'll drop at least 300 seeds down that row. Okay, if I get a 25% germination rate, I'm going to have 75 seeds that germinate. So I'll have 75 plants. I think I can live with that. So let's get down through here, and I'll put the plate in. It's not rocket science. Go. Alright, this has got little grooves. It just sets in here and sets in those grooves. Then you turn it, hold on to this and turn it backwards, and it locks it into place. This is the greatest time saver you will ever find for your garden. Oops. I'm just going to pour all those okra seeds down in there. Now the thing about it is it needs quite a few seeds. If you look down in there, it needs quite a few seeds in order to pick up. So you got to have quite a few. So let's get down here and put some okra in the ground. Now right here's my garden, and right there is sunflowers planted. So I want to come to that row and then the next row over. The reason I plant them that far apart is so that I can tend them with my tractor. That gives me enough room to drive in between the rows with my tractor and till, and it really cuts down on hoeing. I'm getting too old to use one of those rototillers. I've got a rototiller, but I'm just getting too old to use that thing. So let's put some okra in the ground. the greatest time saver in the world. The way this thing works is as you go down that field, this little plow right here opens the field. Then this chain drags dirt back over the seed as it drops down in there. Okay? And then this firms the soil down. So you don't have to go down through there, drop, 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 then come back with a hoe, cover, and firm. It's all done. And it's all done at the depth you want it, so they're all exactly the same depth in the soil. It is the most awesome time saver I have ever used in my garden. Now, I used most of those seed. There's still a few left in here, but I don't imagine that these will be good for anything else. Now, what if they don't come up? Okra seed is notorious for not, after 3 years, 4 years, it's notorious for none of it germinating. And I think this is 4 years old. So it may not none germinate and I have to go buy some okra seed. Well, it's okay. I've got 135 days or 145 days left till frost. Okra starts producing at about 70 days. And it will produce till frost. Until you tire the okra plants out, it will produce. So we'll have plenty of okra. If I only get 25%, if I only get 10% germination, I'm going to have 30 okra plants down through there. All right? 30. That'll probably give me and Crystal all the okra we want if I keep them picked off. And it's not hard to keep them picked off. So now, if you like this stuff, this homesteading, do-it-yourself kind of thing, be certain to come on out to the channel and subscribe. We do this homestead stuff every week, sometimes once, sometimes 5 videos. Just depends on what's going on in the homestead that week. Now, if you hit the little bell, it'll be right up here when you come to the channel. It'll notify you when we upload a video. We upload on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, with the occasional short on Saturday and through the week. So now, it's time for me to get on to the next thing. I love you all.